So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So these are going to be my accessible teams for Treasure Map versus S-Shark, where we're farming for the 5+ CP0, which is actually a side grade. I'll talk about them a bit in another video, I think. And yeah, of course you're also farming for all of the limit break materials and stuff. And since after this treasure map, there's no more treasure map until anniversary start, the 10th anniversary. It's probably a good time to stack up on those limit break materials. So yeah, you don't end up in a situation where you can't invest in any of the units you pull, because that would be very unfortunate, of course. Anyway, been a pretty annoying treasure map to build for, and since I'm not pulling either, I will also probably struggle a bit, but probably not as much as in this video. First we had the mini boss versus old guy Luffy. And yeah, this is very much tailored for the quick CP0. Basically they have a very weak damage threshold final stage, and if it's removed they will put it up again. So this is all to force you to use CP0 special that lowers the threshold by 50%. So I'm not sure if it means it's going to be a 35% threshold or 20% threshold. I don't think it really matters either. It's going to be weak enough. And also when you use their special, they are going to do some captain swap shenanigans, but that's basically just to force you to swap your captain yourself, because then they can't swap for you. So yeah, CP0 is a given. Then there's not a lot of wave clearers here, so I just put a captain that can wave clear, which Kaido can, as long as he's 50% HP or below, which Moby Dick ensures. Level limit break smoker, pretty nice special for extra damage. Can use X-Drake for even more damage, even if on this particular team he only boosts himself. And obviously you have Kaido special in case it's ready, which I doubt. And you have a flex slot for whatever you need. Could also be a booster. Versus Robin. And yeah, as soon as I saw a picture posted of this fight, I was like, yeah, this is a Gear 5 captain. I'll probably use that myself as well, but we'll see what I build myself. But yeah, basically mechanics here: size boosted, bosses int. You have bind and special reverse, which Gear 5 resist. You have a death hit that is going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. So eventually it will kill basically any team. So might as well use Gear 5 as captain then, since he will just revive. It's like having a resilience basically. So the only thing you have to deal with then is the spear. And now it's like, did I remember to handle the spear? And I did not, so let's do that. There's going to be support, I'm sure, that will let me handle this. Like, I will always forget something. That's just how it is. Let's see here. Sunny doesn't do any damage, unfortunately. So yeah, this ended up being that accessible. So I just put that for now. If you have a spear reducing ship like Merigo, you can just put that. But yeah, you can probably put something on Zoro as well, I guess. Apparently not. Unfortunate. Well, you can always remove Sandy for something else, like Sandy's an attack boost here, Zoro ore boost, Frankie Call affinity, Brook for wave clears. That's basically it. And the Shank support on Zoro is nice just to guarantee. Not guarantee, but well, you get side warps at least, and whale sharks, if you have it level 12 plus 2, it makes recover talent matching, so guaranteed full warp matching. Zoro fight, and I'm not saying you should use Tot Musica. This is for the 6-star Uta. You need to de-evolve Tot Musica. But pretty nice captain for this. since she should be ready for stage 1, so you can use Uta special right away and have that attack boost Orbus final stage. You also resist all of the special reverse shenanigans here. There's going to be a quick orb barrier as well, which is why I put Carrot Wanda here. There's also Block Wars final stage. So my plan is basically wave clear with Whitebeard and then Ace. Ace will also give us a conditional final stage. We have conditional attack boost or boost. We have Hannibal Magellan who can give a color affinity. So you can just one-hit KO easily with Carrot swap to get a quick orb, basically. That's the idea. Then we have Lilith. And this is made for Luffy and Sugar, and it's actually very annoying without them. So for this team, I'm building with Luffy, Sugar, Frank, Captain in mind, so keep that in mind. And yeah, there's going to be Special Bind, which both Luffy resist, funny enough. There's going to be Resilience, which the Moria removes. There's also the Spear, which Moria also removes. With the Kuma support, just one turn left, but we have support for that too. Then there's Paralysis, and basically the Shiryu special removes the Paralysis. Zoro for wave clear, and then you can get attack and war boost from Luffy, and Frank Captain, Luffy Sugar gives color affinity and all of that, so yeah. Bosses are I'm not very comfortable with the bosses, but they are very annoying to build for. For both the boss and intrusion, I've not been able to build accessible so that you can make use of Atlas's superclass, which is very annoying since it's pretty important to Atlas kit. But I was able to work around it anyway. For this first fight, the main annoyance was burn. So I will just say that if it's possible for you to build a team that removes the burn, I think that's very beneficial. Like myself, I just use Moria Perona since I have them. But as you see, there's not a lot of options, and sadly that Chopper, not good enough, one turn of burn left. But Nami Carrot or Treasure Map Luffy both should work fine. But yeah, just an inward burn here and pray the HP is enough, but I think it should be. Jinbei Captain gives a lot of HP too. And Jinbei is also one of the few units who can actually remove the damage reduction. Like they gave way too few damage reduction removers. So yeah, I was forced to use a non-cerebral non-int for that. So here on the first stage, the plan is basically Jinbei Super, Jinbei Special, Kobe Special, Nami Shinobu Special, Arlong Special, we're basically using everything except for Hina and Atlas. Kobe very nice since we keep his chain for final stage, which will let us bypass the chain attack down. Unless I made a mistake, let's just double check. Yeah, you'll be able to get about 3.5 times. Just remember to hit very late with the int units final stage. Atlas Special handles almost everything final stage. Really, just need a bit of more damage, which is what we use Hina for, and the ability support on all long guarantees we have a strength door for that barrier. Usually Atlas Super gives the strength doors, but we don't have the option on this team. Also be careful to use Atlas before Hina, otherwise you get a weaker ore boost. And then we have the intrusion. And yeah, I'm sure some will question the amount of treasure map legends. But yeah, I think this just shows the value of actually investing and trying to get most of the treasure map legends eventually. As you will see, I avoid using the very latest ones, but everybody in this video are at least a year old, and for me that's fair game. You had a year to pull them basically on a lot of good Sugos. And anyway, focusing on this team, the main annoyance here is the fact that they built this with these niche anti-recovery stuff, which you can usually ignore, but not for this content, because you get that 80% HP cut, Then they want you to force you to use Kobe, and he also heals. You will basically have no HP for final stage if you survive. And then final stage, they hit you with the 100k death hit, and the anti-recover stuff are not removed yet, so you basically have to have a damage immunity buff, which doesn't exist for the treasure map. So yeah, I was trying out a lot of ways for this, but the only consistent way I could find is to take the L and use Koala. And Koala is mainly just here to remove that anti-heal thing by 10 turns. So basically we get that 80% HP cut, remove that anti-heal thing, heal with Koala. We'll be healing with Kobe. Then we also use Nami and Shinobu again here. We can use Carrot and Wanda. We can also swap them, so we get an attack and ore boost. Then final stage, we can use Hina's super to bypass the block orbs. It has an interrupt, but interrupts don't react to supers and stuff like that, so it should be fine. And then we use Atlas special and then Hina special, and we should have a lot of buffs basically. So I think these should be fine. But as said, there's always some stuff that slips through the cracks. And I'll probably try and make a video using these teams. So look forward to that if you're interested in them. There will most definitely be some change since, at least the way I work, this is basically just a draft. And drafts are meant to be tested and revised. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.